Hey everybody, I am out here with Faction Cat who's getting a drink of water at the moment, and I wanted to bring you the weekly word. Today is Wednesday, May 11th, and just wanted to talk a little bit about race conditions. There's Faction Cat. Oh, he's spitting on me. He likes to play, and he'll bite you too. You gotta be careful. Come on him. I've got water all over me, but yeah, I wanted to talk about race conditions. Well, first of all, Faction Cat's doing just fine. I might sound like a broken record saying that every week, but really, we've been lucky to have him in good health, no injuries. He looks completely happy today. He's already been playing with me, trying to spit me with water, and let me throw him a peppermint real quick. And I'm going to throw a peppermint while I kick off episode 8 of the weekly word. Alright guys, hey, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. They're just for fun. And if you learn something along the way, that's cool too. And a lot of you guys have been asking me to do a video or do a little thing about race conditions. And by conditions, I don't mean like whether it's cold or hot or sunny or raining. I mean career level qualifications for your horse to enter a race. So, like I said, Faction Cat's doing good. He should resume his breeze schedule this weekend, like either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, just depending on the weather. Here in Louisville, we've had rain. Like today's the first day when it hasn't rained, I think, in a while. But we've had rain. It feels like the last probably 3 or 4 days. So he will breeze this weekend. Get back to his training, his timed workouts this weekend, and after that, we might have to pick out a race here toward the end of May. So, he's trying to bite me. He's a good boy. Hey, I love this horse, man. He's doing really well. But today I wanted to talk about, there's really four levels of racing, 4 types of conditions. There's maiden. That's what Faction Cat is. He's a maiden. That means you haven't won a race yet. When you break your maiden, that's what it's called when you win your first race. So there's maiden, there's claiming, there's allowance, and then there's stakes. Stakes is the highest level of racing, and the purses go up, and up each time. Now each of those 4 levels that I just named, they all have their own little separate conditions. For instance, Faction Cats, there's 2 levels of maiden races. There's maiden special weights, which is what we've been running against the best of non-winners. Okay, that's maiden special. Below that, there's maiden claiming. Okay, and those can range from really anywhere from $5,000, and I've seen them all the way up to $50,000, $80,000, depending on what track you're at. We've really been running against the best non-winners, and we got to be proud of the fight and the effort that Faction Cat gives each time out. And that's a big credit to definitely our trainer and his whole team. I think they've had FC ready every single time we've been out, so you got to appreciate that. Now, if you win a race, you kind of graduate into the allowance category. That's a little bit of a step up. That's when you're racing against other horses who have won a race, who have already broken their maiden. And when you're running an allowance, there's conditions for that too. You might see it in the program. NW1X, NW2X. That means non-winners 1 lifetime, non-winners 2 lifetime. And that means if we say we win our next race, we'll be qualified to run NW1X. That's non-winners of 1 allowance race. That means the horses we'll be running against will not have won an allowance race yet. So you go through NW1X, NW2X, NW3X. And those are races that you qualify to run in by winning 1, 2, or 3 races at the allowance level. After that, you can go and run, or you can really run stakes at any time, but if you want to be kind of the best at your position, you want to work through those conditions and keep stepping up as your horse gets better, hopefully over time. So, Faction Cat here. He's being nice, he's letting me pet him. He's probably busy playing with Jolly Ball, otherwise he'd be biting my hand. But with Faction Cat, like I said, he is a maiden, and so we qualify to run in maiden races, and we're at that maiden special weight level. And this time of year, there's no more just 3-year-olds. We're racing against horses who haven't won, who are 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, like we did actually at Keeneland on the 29th of April. So we feel Faction Cat fits with those. He's put up a good effort. I'm telling you guys, they don't want to face Faction Cat. He's the horse that they have to beat every time. So it's just kind of fun to have a horse that runs hard and good every time. So yeah, like I said, Faction Cat will continue his breezes this weekend. So I hope you're excited about that. And Faction Cat, he's so good. He has his own hats. See that? Faction Cat hat. RacingFactions.com. Hey, put some respect on Faction Cat's name when you talk about him. FC. If you want one of these hats, I'll put up the information below right there. I think they're like $20, and if you order one this week, maybe you'll have them before his next race, which should be probably toward the end of May. Hey guys, I hope you enjoy these videos. They're just for fun, and if you learn something along the way, then that's good too. And I think that just about does it for the Weekly Word episode 8. I'm going to get back to the house and relax on this Wednesday, and I'll send out another email probably this weekend after his breeze, just to check in, and maybe we'll have a race or races lined up that Faction Cat can be running in. So without further ado, I'll close down this Weekly Word, and I will see you guys next time.